And Amy talked about the Golden Globes a couple minutes ago. Several of those Golden Globe movies are just hitting theaters right now. After a slow first part of the month, well, Hollywood's giving us plenty to choose from this Christmas. If I could say it, here's a sampling.
I will never be one of those women who stays silent on the arm of her husband. One's life must matter, Dennis.
That's why I want to marry you, my dear.
Mrs. Thatcher, one simply has to make you look and sound like the leader that you could be.
No matter how I've tried, I know I...
All right, sorry guys, we're having some problems with that tape, but we have our movie panel here to talk about the movies there. There's a lot of them coming out. You got Sherlock Holmes, you got Mission Impossible. Is it 4 now, I guess? It's coming out, Mission Impossible 4. A lot of Hollywood movies, some Steven Spielberg. You guys, what's the best you like? The best and the worst of the picks?
I think the best would probably be Tintin. I think The Adventures of Tintin is probably going to be the one to look out for. Several years in development, and just a great adventure. I think it's actually Spielberg going back to his roots.
What about you?
Well, in terms of what's probably going to make a whole lot of money, I would say The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's based on the Stieg Larsson books that are, huge bestsellers. I would say that one is going to really set the tone for thrillers in the season.
All right, let's see. What's the worst that you guys are thinking about so far? We've seen a lot of them. I'm kind of looking forward to Mission Impossible 4. Yeah, it looks like a popcorn movie, but to me, I think I'm kind of looking forward to it. What do you guys think?
Well, that's a great director. I mean, it's actually a director that you would never match with such material.
Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah, I mean, Brad Bird, he directed Ratatouille. He did Iron Giant.
Right.
Incredibles. So a lot of animated fare, but very adventurous animated fare.
John DeVore, what do you think about this? Is from the Pulse. What do you think? What's the worst maybe out there, or the best?
Probably the worst is probably going to come out in the next couple of weeks. Is going to be Alvin and the Chipmunks, the third. It's just to be honest, nobody really wants to see that unless you're at least 8.
Okay, hold on. I gotta hold that off. There are some people. My daughters have been saying, Dad, you have to take us. We've seen all 3. Nick Bonsano also wants to see Alvin and the Chipmunks. So this is the third one. I guess it's going to focus more on the Chipmunkettes on this one, just in case you guys were wondering. So okay, we talked about Spielberg. He's got another one coming out, though, for the Christmas time, too, guys. Tell us about that. Daniel Griffith?
Yeah, War Horse, which is kind of interesting because he had finished Tintin years ago and went through a lot of post-production, the animation, and all that, which took a lot of time. And in that period, he did another film, which is, I guess, another adaptation.
What's interesting about War Horse is that it's told from the perspective of the horse. Right. So that's the way the book was set up. So it's going to be kind of strange to see how Spielberg manages to do that and make it make sense.
All right, let's just do a quick yes or no. Sherlock Holmes, this the second one. Yes or no?
Maybe.
Maybe. John DeVore and Daniel Griffith saying maybe. Okay, what about? You said Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's got a big phone. That's going to be a big hit, don't you?
Oh yeah, I think it'd be nice.
How about the Spielberg Tintin? Is that going to be big?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. What about Chipmunks? I bet it's going to make a lot of money.
It'll make tons of money.
Yeah. And they'll make another one. They'll make a 4th.
Yeah. There'll be at least 6 of those.
All right. Before we leave, Daniel Griffith is a local documentary producer, and you have a movie you usually like to come in, and this one's called
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Which I recommend to anyone who wants to experiment with holiday fare, because it's Santa matching wits with one of the devil's minions over who will take over the holiday season.
Okay, well, that reminds me of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. You said this is kind of the precursor?
This is Santa Claus Conquers the Devil.
Oh.
All right, which it came out in '59. It actually spawned a whole baby boomer generation of children's matinee stuff, and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians was one of those kiddie matinees.
Okay, so now do you do some documentaries on this one too?
Yes, I did an audio commentary and documentaries, and it's actually only available in town at the Hot Chocolatier.
Really?
Yeah, and you can get it on Amazon too.
That's not a place you'd think of to go buy a Blu-ray or a DVD. Huh?
Oh yeah, but there's fun little attachments there, so it's really cool.
So you guys are ready to go out there and do some little Christmas viewing of movies then?
Oh, very much.
Yes.
So. Yeah.
All right. Well, good job, guys. Again, that's John DeVore, film critic for The Pulse. Thank you for coming in. Daniel Griffith, documentary producer based right here. Now let's go back over to Amy to talk about what's coming up next right here on Prime News at 7. Amy?